And its responsibility is not the same as blame. Blame keeps us stuck in the past. Responsibility puts us back in the driver's seat. And we don't choose what happens to us, but we choose how we respond to it and how we deal with it moving forward. And I know that's something that you've, the blame thing is big, like, not beating ourselves up. That for a long time, I think there was a submersive or immersive therapy where we put ourselves back in scenarios and try to work through them and all that. Could you walk us through why there was some good stuff that went with that type of therapy, but what's a healthier way to do this? And I know once we're trained up, if you will, we're to experience things as they come, and that way they don't build up on us. But as one is navigating into this world of trying to get back internal and stop the constant pull to be externally focused, how can we keep from we accept responsibility, but we don't really blame ourselves for what we've done. Instead, we're just trying to take back over.
Yeah. Man, well, this is kind of this is the first thing that came up. How do you talk about these concepts, right? So for most of my life, right? If somebody would have asked me about life, right, I would have referred to things that were external to me, right? Finances,
what job I had,
what job, that's how I've sort of related to life, right? And what we're describing is the movement to begin describing life as my own thoughts about it, my own feelings, and primarily back to a relationship with my body, right? And because of our being taught to focus on external things, right? We're not really in a deep relationship with those things, our thoughts and feelings, and right. Mm-hmm. So that's really what we're talking about. So I didn't know that that's where life was to be found, in me, right? So that's what I'm responsible for, is getting to know that. And getting to know my interiority, these thoughts and feelings and beliefs and things I've been taught and experiences that haven't been processed.
And how much down the rabbit trail hole, whatever. So how far down that path should we go? For example, why beliefs that I have, or conflicting morals or guides. How do I get to that without diving into, I got the shit beat out of me as a child, or I was, going back through the horrors that may have us where we currently are, but at the same time, learning to own. I think this is the best way I've learned to say it. Learning to own my feelings and emotions. And at first when I heard that, I was like, well, that's fucked up. If I could own it, I'd just be happy all the time. And now that I've learned more, I've learned how and why I feel the way I feel. and that gives me some ownership of it. It's not that I do have a lot more control now, but it allows me to say, oh, I have this uneasy feeling inside of me, and now but how do I don't know that I went through it the healthiest way when I went through my journey. So
Sure,
what's a
sure.
healthy way to dive into that